When I used to live in Scotland, you could fly from Edinburgh to Dublin with just a driving license. No, I think you can. I think you still can in theory. I haven't tried it because every time I flew to Dublin, I was like, oh, imagine if I didn't bring my passport. Could I still do that? I think in theory you can. And also, I've flown twice from Birmingham to Glasgow, and I'm pretty sure you can do that as well. Obviously, not the same situation because Ireland being a sovereign country, but I mean they're same in the sense that you shouldn't need a passport to be allowed to go there. Did anyone fly to Glasgow without a passport? I'm sure someone did, but I had mine anyway just to keep it simple. Only BC does not get the stamp. Oh, interesting. Only full British citizens get the same rights as Irish citizens. That is to say, you get rights to live and work and study and vote in the RI indefinitely. Oh, wait, so what am I allowed to do in the Republic of Ireland as someone who is allowed to, well, live and work in the UK? How does the common travel area work? You know what, I'm just going to do a quick Google common travel area. I imagine I'm not allowed to work there, obviously. Actually, not obvious. Working. Okay. If I were a British citizen, or when I am a British citizen, I would be allowed to work in Ireland. Right? Interesting. Voting rights? Yeah. Cool. Very interesting. I fly into Belfast using my driving license. Oh. I could try that at some point. Who knows? Just for fun. I'm still thinking about going to Belfast for the festival thing. And on the very off chance that I get the job, I will be living in Belfast. So I forgot to bring my passport and fly to Belfast. It feels risky. Exactly. Yeah. So that's why in theory, you can fly without a passport, but then it just feels wrong, so I just haven't done it. I'm Irish, and anytime I went to the UK, they only asked for a passport, went by boat and plane different times. Okay, they asked for a passport, but if you're Irish, you can just... Can you just pull out... Do you guys have IDs in Ireland? I assume... I should not have assumed, but... Assuming that you're from the Republic, do you have IDs? Latus? Because if you have them, you can probably just pull it out and then travel, right? I think that's how it works. The common travel area. Why does the stream become talking about this kind of geopolitics stuff? Not geopolitics. Like, what do you call this? Is it geopolitics? Is it just travel arrangements? So you as a BNO wouldn't. Even British Overseas Territory citizens don't technically have the right of abode in the UK. Really? Wait, really? So if you're from Gibraltar, can you live and work in the UK? Can you not live and work in the UK? I flew from... What, is it an overseas territory, not a dependency. Flew from Bristol to Newcastle and didn't check my passport. Interesting. Because, like... Normally, when you fly internationally, you go through the gates towards security, and then at the gates, actually, no, you don't scan your passport, you scan your boarding pass. They check your passport at the actual gate, so you're right. So they just wouldn't check it, maybe. You have 20 Zurich stamps. Crazy. Vivian, are you loaded? Can I travel with you? I haven't been to Switzerland once. My family are planning to go there. Actually, are they? We had a call about it. We were going to travel somewhere this summer. I actually don't remember where we're planning to go to. I just didn't care enough to remember. Because I don't even know if I can leave the country by summer. I probably can, but I don't know for sure. But I have so many Polish stamps. Probably the same idea. Your partner lives in Zurich? That's why. That's why. There's no ID, there's a passport card. Passport card. So it functions the same way as a passport, but it's a card. So you don't have to have it then, because you don't have to have a passport. So you don't have to have a passport card. Whereas if it were an ID, then you would be required to have it, right? Is that how I understand it? I believe the Republic have rights dating back to before the EU. Yeah. We have passport, European ID card, and driver's license. Oh, so you do have European ID cards. Okay. The vast majority of BOTCs are also BCs. So they have both. So if they come from Gibraltar, they also have British citizenship. But if they didn't have British citizenship, they would not be allowed to do certain things in the UK. Is that what you're saying? Gibraltar voted in the Brexit referendum. I wonder why they voted against leaving the EU. I wonder why. So they must have some sort of rights to go to the UK. Yeah, they do. They do have. They can come to the UK. Honestly, I know so little about like what they can and can't do. It's so convoluted. British nationalities are extremely convoluted. Me speaking as one type of convoluted British nationality. The weirdest thing is I flew from London to Zurich once, but I never got a Schengen entry. That's interesting, but that is in Schengen. Gibraltar, I think, is an exception to the lack of right of abode. Okay. Before 2002 BOTCs. Nerd. They weren't BCs normally. Oh, they were BTCs. Oh, wait. So after 2002, everyone got BCs. Is that what you're saying? Not had a single language lesson. Adds not set of things in a particular order. Learn how to say not yet and already and no longer and what's the last one? Wait, hold on. Still. Yeah. Not yet, already, no longer, still. Learn these 4 words in every language. Very easily overlooked and very useful. This is peak nerd shit. It is peak nerd shit. How did I get here? How did I get to this point in this stream? What am I doing? I was just looking at what I need to do when I apply for my settlement. I guess this is pretty much the kind of stuff I need to think about, right?